Welcome to the new studio space. It's not quite finished yet, but it's just about done. And I figured this would be the last video of the installment, I guess, of the studio build out. So I'm gonna show you some progress that I've made and ultimately show you around a little bit here really quick before I work on finishing it up and making it 100% ready to go. You know, there's obviously a few adjustments that need to be made, and we'll address those in this video. So before I get into showing you really the ins and outs of what I'm excited about and why I've been working really hard to try to get this done as soon as possible, I'm gonna show you my progress first. So enjoy that. It'll just be basically, you know, me talking a little bit in between, a bunch of time lapses showing the progress I've been making from hanging the drywall to doing the mud to sanding it to laying the carpet to putting the cabinets in and painting and, you know, pretty much everything. So yeah, I'm gonna show you that first and get into that. But before I do that, I do want to thank everybody out there who has supported me and my channel through various different ways, from apparel purchases, supporting me through Patreon, watching these videos, sharing the videos, liking the videos, commenting, you know, buying books and doing coaching with me and all that stuff. That is the reason why this is possible, and that is the reason why this is happening in the manner that it is happening at this time. So without further ado, enjoy all the footage of getting to this point, and then I'll show you around afterwards. And again, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, and we both get to reap the benefits of the support of this channel. And I cannot wait to bring it to the next level, to give you bigger, better, faster, the latest, greatest, you know, everything that bow manufacturers claim to be. But this channel is genuinely taking huge leaps forward. Anyway, enjoy. So I've definitely made a lot of progress since the last time I have posted a video in here. As you can see, the drywall is hung. It's mostly finished, going with a flat wall finish instead of any sort of texture, just because it saves a lot of costs. Unfortunately, not necessarily a lot of time. But I did buy a drywall sander down here on a pole that gets vacuumed up and keeps it a little cleaner in here. I have the ceiling left to sand. Unfortunately, it's the worst place to sand because you're holding the pole up, looking up overhead for an hour or so, and just doing that for a long period of time is not fun, let alone holding something up. But got to do it because I want to save money. I don't want to spend a lot. I want to save as much as possible. I'm working on a limited budget. This is archery. It is not a big giant other sport. So you know, I'm doing what I can and trying to maintain the costs as much as possible within reason, so that way I can get more done and give you more, and it can be more comfortable in here as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do here today, is to show you how the sanding on the ceiling goes and things like that. Making progress, and we'll be done eventually. Well, I'm done sanding, as you can tell. Yeah, I sanded. Yeah, I wore a, I don't know, N99 mask, or I forget the name of it, some sort of high-end particulate mask for this kind of stuff, and blew it out with a leaf blower. So it's not as dusty in here. I'm more dusty than the floor is, so I'm gonna blow myself off with the leaf blower here in a second. But I'm done. I'm ready for paint. I'm done sanding, I'm done with drywall. I'm not doing it again. At least I really don't want to, although we're gonna be building a house here soon. I'm gonna have to do that. I did offer my patrons free coaching for life if they wanted to come here and do the drywall. Maybe that'll stand for the house. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody in the area want to do some drywall? Not now, I gotta get the house ready first. But yeah, ready. Absolutely ready for primer. So that's what's gonna come next. I'm gonna throw some drywall primer on before color goes on the wall. That way it doesn't suck in so much, because it's this is just paper on the drywall, you know, some of the mud spots to cover, but it's not perfect. I don't care. Done with it. I'm not touching it again, and I will never, probably will have to in the house. I don't want to do drywall ever again. So the things you do when you're trying to save money. So, as you can see, I've made a lot of progress, done a lot of different things to get it to this point. We're still not 100%. Acoustically, definitely need some sound deadening panels. I will put them in various places, either on the ceiling or on the sidewalls, or maybe on the wall above me in the back. I'm not sure where, but it does need some sound dampening, obviously. It's a little echoey right now for you, and I apologize for that. It's not permanent and will not be that way forever, all right? I have some stuff that I'm either going to make. Like I bought a bunch of moving blankets, and I have some 1x1s that I can make and put panels on the ceiling, or maybe I'll just buy those fancy ones that you see that everybody uses. I don't know yet. I gotta justify that cost, so we'll find out. But definitely acoustically, it needs a little bit of adjustment. I don't even have a light on my camera at this point, and the lighting is better than what it was in the previous office studio. So, you know, there'll be slight adjustments here or there, obviously, but the big important thing that I think is here is this dedicated space. Overall, it's just going to be for the channel only, with the exception of working out here, and I'm gonna have my desk over here. I'll show you those little bits here in a second, but I just wanted to talk about this. This is really what I've been excited about, because I haven't had, even when I competed, I never had a dedicated space for things and items and tools and bows and, you know, you name it. It just kind of was shoved in a cabinet and never really fully organized. And I'm super excited about that, because I've got a lot of storage behind me, and I have a lot of things that I can put in here, hopefully all of my archery gear, and have it very organized. So when I go to do reviews or equipment stuff, I can just grab things. Everything happens faster, everything looks better, and you know, you get to reap that benefit too, because it'll just look better. This bench top I got will fit a full-length bow fully strung up on it, which is awesome, because I plan on putting cameras over the bench looking straight down when I'm doing gear reviews, and then a camera facing me, so you'll be able to see kind of like picture-in-picture type stuff of me explaining what I'm seeing and why I'm liking it. So you'll get to see a lot more close-up stuff and see just better quality you know, info on the equipment that I am reviewing. Super excited about that. I'll have my computer in here as well, so I can run YouTube lives in here and have multiple camera setups, including overhead, the camera I've got here, camera on the computer, camera over the benches. And when I'm doing stuff live, I could do arrow building live, bow setup live, or just hangouts, and, you know, run the camera and show you stuff that you want to see. You know, I'm very excited about that, because I think that it's important to be able to just take it to the next level, really bring it to the next level, and try to do more for you, because you're really helping me out as well. I'm almost done with my other project that I have that's not related to archery, that's building custom cars. That's almost done. When it is done, I'll be doing this full time. So I'm super excited to be able to dedicate more time into that. So yeah, I can't you know, underestimate how excited I am about this. I've got some under cabinet lighting coming, and you know, I've got some hooks for the slat wall back there, so it'll be nice and bright for you guys to see all the stuff I'm working on, and I'll be able to display some things nicely that I would like to. But I'm gonna show you around in here and show you kind of where it's at, and then get to producing some awesome content for you as soon as possible. All right, so this is a steel slat wall, and I've got a whole bunch of hooks and stuff that I have yet to put up, because I don't know where I'm gonna want them, what I want to display. Different length hooks, different style hooks, little shelves, magnetic stuff. So I'll be able to really have things nice and organized. There'll be some lights underneath the cabinet all the way around to kind of shed some light on the worktop. I've got a bamboo worktop here, which I don't know, it's just nice. I like this, and it looks a lot better than the steel worktop would be. And I don't know, all the cabinets are just super nice. I don't have any shelves in them. I've got them on the wall back there, and I don't know where I'm gonna put any shelves. I've got shelves for the big upright lockers, which, you know, are just wide open at this point. I've got 2 small cabinets down below, 3 hanging cabinets up here. And something cool that I'm really excited about is this rolling tool chest, basically, with nice ball bearing drawers and stuff, but it's on wheels. So I'll be able to move it out of the way and sit down on a chair and do my reviews and work with you. Because that's just something nice to be able to put your legs there. I do have to put some baseboard down there, like I have on the walls. That's easy. I just gotta cut it and glue it on, glue it and stick it on. Just having this ability to store things and keep things organized and neat is gonna be really crucial for the success of this channel, and I'm super excited about that. Now, one thing I do need to mention, because I'm sure somebody out there is gonna say it. There's no chips on the wall right now, by the way, but the air conditioner. This is the only place I could put it, on this wall. Not sure how I got it in that place. I thought I was centering it between these 2 walls. Maybe I centered it on the whole room. I think that's what I ended up doing. There's a bump out on this side right here. This wall comes out a little bit because inside there is the bathroom and some extra storage as needed. I know it's gonna drive you nuts because it's not quite centered. It drives me a little nuts because it's not centered either, but whatever. It is what it is. It's there and it's not moving, so you're welcome. What else do I have here? We have the squat rack put in and mounted on the wall. This was another critical thing for the success of this channel through mental health and physical health. Super important to me and Heather to have the ability to work out, and what better place to have it than basically in our home. Our home's, you know, right next door, so can't argue that, and I'm very happy to have a dedicated space for that. We have the rest of the gear that we need to bring in, clean it off, and put it in place. And yeah, just a little bit different color on this wall to make it a little different and break it up. And the desk is gonna go here. As you can see, it's in pieces and parts. This is the desk I used to use at the house before, so I have you know, disassembled it and put it in storage. Now I'm finally ready to bring it back out and put it to good use. So excited about that. Got a ceiling fan put in, so I keep the air circulating in here as needed. Some really cheap lights from Home Depot. These are LED lights that do an excellent job on a budget. And then I've got some recessed angled down lights here over the studio area to just, you know, kind of give it a little bit of different feel, and hopefully direct a little bit more direct light with that kind of diffused light, you know, which will be behind the camera, behind you guys, so it'll help just light up the situation a lot better for you guys to see. So, like I said, I'm very happy, very excited. There's a few little things I need to do. I need to trim out the door and paint the door for the bathroom, paint the man doors at our entry, both sides here, clean the windows, bring all my equipment in, set up the workout area, assemble my desk, bring my computer in, and then eventually, as time goes on, get more and more cameras set up in here, so that way we can just bring this footage to the next level and just really try to knock it out of the park for you guys. So super excited, super happy, and I have some announcements to make as well. I'm going to be uploading regularly now on a schedule. I'm going to upload every Thursday and Saturday, and you know, potentially in between as well if I have some excess content. My Patreon channel and potentially my memberships, the members of this channel will get it at least a day early, or at least have access to videos early as usual through Patreon, as long as I'm really keeping up with production. And I absolutely plan on producing way more content than I have available on YouTube, so it'll just kind of have a cache of that waiting and ready to go as time goes on, because I'm gonna have a lot more dedicated time and space to do this, and it'll be better. Because before, what I was working with was complete disorganization, complete chaos. What you didn't see was behind the camera, was just piles of stuff because I hadn't had time to go through it and organize it, and never really did just because I was so busy. But now, like I said, working on slowing things down, narrowing the focus on things that I want to do better at instead of just doing so many different things. So that's really the main focus and main excitement that is coming in my life into the very, very near future. So anyway, that's really all I've got today. Nothing too crazy. I just wanted to show you around. Like I said, the cabinets. I can't be more excited for the cabinets. The giant lockers. I can store all the risers and limbs and everything in boxes. Eventually there'll be shelves in here. I don't have a solution yet or an idea yet for hanging up bows, and I don't know where I'm going to hang them, on which wall. I don't know yet. And if you have suggestions, let me know. I before used some sort of slat wall that I bought from Home Depot, and it worked okay. I just may make something myself, either out of steel, out of wood, I don't know what. I have no idea yet. You know, typical ranges with their, you know, 2x4s that drop down from the ceiling with wooden dowels, they work pretty good. But I don't know if there's anything out there that's cooler. So if you have any ideas or things that you've used, comment below, let me know how I can display my bows better or hang them up better. I don't plan on having tons of them displayed, probably just the ones that I am playing with currently hung up on the rack or stored in the lockers. So I don't know yet. So I would appreciate some suggestions there, because I just haven't had enough time to do that yet, to look into what I want to do, because I've been building this out, painting it, and getting it ready to go as soon as possible so I can get back to producing quality content for all you guys. So anyway, thanks again. I appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button if you wouldn't mind, and the notification bell, because I'm going to be pumping out a lot of content that you're not going to want to miss. Anyway, take care.